These are dangerous times for peace activists. Soon, perhaps within a year, much of what we do will be defined as supporting terrorism, and we may be isolated and weakened. So be wise in the time that we do have, and think of ways to fool the fools in charge of the war machine. We rally to show big numbers, not anger. Anger and confrontation will give them exactly what they need to stop us soon. It is said that less than half of what America spends on weapons each year is enough to provide comfortable lives for every human on Earth. Think of it. What if we spent all of that money waging peace? Yes. A single superpower should have the leaders who specialize in caring, not killing. We can pave the world with schools and hospitals with what we're spending on a missile defense system that cannot work. But there's no turning back. America must find its heart and soul now, or it will die along with the dream that its wealth and technology would someday be used to buy the world's freedom from violence and greed and tyranny.
They don't know where the courthouse is.
It is. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you, Eugene, Springfield, Lane County, or wherever else you're from. Thank you for being here today. Thank you. put it mildly, it was a difficult and sort of surreal week in Washington, D.C. They deployed missile launchers within sight of the Capitol. People bought out all of the plastic sheeting and duct tape out of the area. In fact, they've been shipping duct tape and plastic sheeting from Oregon and other western states to Washington, D.C. As I said on the day of the State of the Union, the greatest threat to the people in the state of Oregon is the fact that many people have lost their job or can't find a job, don't have health care. Now, I brought with me something I always carry around with me, I really do, in my briefcase, and it's a copy of our Constitution and Bill of Rights. Now, it's really clear in this Constitution, Article 1, Section 8, it is the elected representatives of the people, the Congress assembled, the Senate, and the House of Representatives that retain the authority to declare war. That authority cannot be delegated. It cannot. Yet last fall, under pressure of the looming elections, a very popular president, before inspectors were on the ground in Iraq, the Congress rushed through a debate to extend unbridled authority to the president to determine whether or not he would have a war. I don't believe the Congress can lawfully do that. The courts will refuse to rule on the issue as they always have. They will say it's only a political question. So our only alternative is a political answer. And a political answer starts with you and the grassroots and the marches. It's the start with the bill I introduced with Ron Paul, a conservative Republican from Texas, to rescind that unconstitutional extension authority to the president. We had inspectors on the ground in Iraq. The last time we had inspectors on the ground, it took them 4.5 years to find the weapons he was hiding, and they were destroyed. It destroyed his entire infrastructure per the treaty to build nuclear weapons, destroyed tons of nerve gas and tons of other biological agents and precursors. That was successful before, and united with the world, we and the United States leading, the inspectors could be successful again without a war. There are many dire implications for this particular war in that region, and I believe implications for the world. But even worse, it would be the first war fought under something called the Bush Doctrine. And the Bush Doctrine would, and it's a national security paper, make it the official policy of the United States of America that we retain the right to preemptively attack anyone who presents or might present a future danger to the United States of America. That goes against 500 years of international law. It goes against the Constitution. It certainly goes against the United Nations. And in the case of not having constitutional authority, it goes against our own Constitution and Bill of Rights. That's right. That's not right. That's not the American way of dealing with these international problems. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking out. Let's have a great rally here, mirroring rallies that are going on all around the world today. And let's have them here in Washington, D.C.
Both the FBI and the CIA have said they've been working for a year with massive teams to try to find a link between Saddam and Al-Qaeda and haven't come up with anything. The tiniest, richest slice of the country has declared war on the rest of us. This war itself is estimated to cost between $100 and $200 billion. Even at the lower figure, if that was distributed evenly among the states, would be enough to entirely wipe out all of Oregon's budget deficit.